So normally I like to wait for like at least the first song to play out, maybe like, you know, wait like 3 minutes or something before I actually come onto the mic. But Entity, thank you. Entity of Justice, Rebecca, thank you so much for resubscribing. 54 months is so long, holy shit. Months and beyond being friends with Google. I mean Gilgamesh, I mean Gengel, I mean Gil gets shot. Look, there are several things you could call me. All of them are correct, unless you call me a slut. That's double correct. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Good morning, everybody. Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? What's today's date? The 5th of January, February, March, April, May, June. June. It's the 5th of June today. Would you know what that means? Deltarune today. You're a slut. Get shot. No, get shot twice. That's right. I got 2 pistols. Anyway, good morning. Hello, everybody. Hello, Rebecca. Hello, Bob. Hello, Citrus. How are we all doing? Bob, thank you so much for those bits. I love you. Happy Pride. I agreed. Happy Pride Month. This is a good Pride Month, honestly, so far. For the gamers, the Pride Month gamers, you know, like the gamers with a Y. And guess what, Gilgo? You got a Switch too? Awesome. Maybe that could be what? No, chicken butt. There you go. Hold on. I forgot to like do something. I'm trying to like get into a habit of like recording my audio separately, so that way I can come in and I can like if I turn this into a stream highlight, I can like put my own music into the background. I forgot to do that until right now. So hello everybody. There's a good chance it's gonna go up on YouTube. So hi YouTube. Say hi to YouTube, everybody. Indeed. Whoa, awesome. Do you have Fortnite downloaded on your computer right now? I think I have it downloaded, but I don't have it updated. I know there's a new like Fortnite update coming out this week. Honestly, big week for those who play video games. Bye YouTube. Goodbye YouTube. That's the video. Hope you had a good video. Like and subscribe. Awesome. I have to stay up until midnight to pick up my Switch too. Oh, are you getting the midnight release as well? I know my friend Hazkaz is in the chat right now. They stayed up for the midnight release, and then they tried to download Mario Kart like as soon as they got home, so that way they could like, you know, like play like basically like right away. It took like 5 hours, but I think their internet's shit. So my internet might also be shit. Who knows? Hi YouTube, be gay, do crime. Exactly, I agree. Got a side quest. Check the Fortnite shop, whether in-game or on the website. Okay, what's the website? What is the website for the Fortnite shop? Chat, you're never gonna fucking believe this. I just googled website. What the fuck do you mean? I just googled website. Okay, Fortnite shop. Hold on, real quick. Let me just pop that over there, just so, Sabrina Carpenter. Crazy. I had to get the midnight release because I couldn't get a pre-order. Oh, right, so you're trying to get in there before everybody else, like sells out. True. Fair point. I've heard, like, the pre-order, like, was, like, really Jar Jar Binks! Sorry, I hope you get your Switch. Everyone is evil for pre-ordering it really quickly. Why is Darth Jar Jar Binks? Holy shit, it's so real. This is so awesome. My parents Google.com. True. That's basically what I just did. I just Googled Google, but I just Googled website. Okay, so John Wick. Is this currently up to date? So John Wick is in the Fortnite shop. Awesome. He's awesome for that. Emotes as well. Sledgehammer, kind of awesome. I have that skin. I have that one. That's the one I have. Dummy. Oh, it's an outfit. True. I don't play Fortnite too much. You gotta floss. All right, chat. When I download Fortnite again, make me buy that. Yo, breakdancing. More like John gets shot. Why are you getting shot? You should evacuate to a safe area where you won't get shot. Apprentice Ray. Okay, we got Star Wars. I've heard various Star Wars things. Kylo Ren. Hello, Kylo Ren. Chewbacca. Yo, that's me. That's me if anyone cared. Joya Jar Jar and Sabrina Carpenter at Pride. Okay, I guess we now have to draw Sabrina Carpenter and Jar Jar Binks at Pride. So let's get creative, shall we? It has been a hot second since we have drawn on the whiteboard. I'm gonna be honest. Granted, a lot of my streams lately have just been like shiny hunting, like collab streams. It's because I'm mentally unwell and I get stage fright easily, despite the fact I've been doing this for like 7 or 8 years now. I think it's 8. I think 8 sounds right. Alright. Wait, so draw me, Jar Jar, and Sabrina Carpenter at Pride. Okay. That changes things. Alright, so what we're gonna do is Jar Jar Binks and Sabrina Carpenter are gonna be fighting over my affection at Pride. Don't forget about including yourself. Thank you. What color am I besides white? Obviously. I'm gonna go with red. I'm gonna go red for me. Because I'm freaking awesome, and awesome people get to be red. When no, Jar Jar is Darth, so if it is Darth Jar Jar, Jar Jar should be red, because I'm not part of the Sith. Okay, so Jar Jar's gonna be red. Sabrina Carpenter, she's blonde. I'm gonna use orange. I don't have yellow because yellow doesn't appear on this. I'll be blue. No, I'll be yellow. That way, but there's no yellow. I just established. Idiot. Nothing in here. You're green teal. True. I'm green and teal colored. All right. Awesome. So let's draw me first real quick. Okay. I know how to draw my face really well, because I look at myself. I'm just a narcissist. Gilgo, do you have enough free time to do a casual playthrough of Pokemon Emerald? Asking for a friend. Have my people call your people. I'm really busy for the next like 2 or 3 months. I will get into that later today. Maybe. Alright, so this is how you draw me, okay? So, you draw a circle. I like to do one of those, but like, you can't even fucking see it. You know what? Here we go. I'm just gonna draw my little hair thingies. Draw my fuck-ass eyes. I like doing myself with a little cat mouth and a little nose just there. Despite the fact my current profile picture does not have a nose, because the noses look weird when I do it like this. Alright, let's do a little hair squishy bit. A little mullet. I would love a mullet that like looked like this, because I think that'd be awesome. Let's draw myself with a round body. And let's do one of these situations where I have fucking feet. Look at that! That's me so far. You guys can't see it. Do you have enough free time to do a completionist playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles X? No. Fuck you. It's only 300 hours long, bitch! Do I look like someone who could commit? No. Pop Tropica vibes. Oh my shot! Oh my god! Oh my shot! Yeah, I'm Pop Tropica right now. Alright, let's draw my eyes real quick. I don't know if they're soulless or just looking in different directions. Let's draw little eyebrows. Awesome. That is me. Let's get a little TV screen on my thing. Okay, I think I've got the glove on this hand. And I've got like, something else over here. Oh wait, yeah, there we go. I'm trying to remember what my goober looks like. Gilgo killed the queen. I did. Peppa Pig vibes. I did kill the queen. That was me. You're welcome, everybody. Oh, big belt. And then some little loopy things. We've got some sneaker action going on. And I think by adding too many details, I have now ruined it. But that is awesome. That is me. I'm gonna write myself. Me. That is me. Awesome. And I gotta draw a pride flag. I gotta draw something pride, okay? Okay. A lot of my pride flags include the color purple. So I'm just gonna, do that. Good enough. Is this non-binary? Is this asexual? I don't know. Who's to say, really? How do you feel about Peppa Pig getting a new sibling? I don't think I feel... what's the baby's name again? Because I think I, like, freaked out, like, oh, this is weird. Very odd. Very strange. The fact that Mummy Pig was able to be pregnant... Like, Mummy Pig was pregnant. And, like, she was pregnant, like, the entire, she was pregnant for, like, a real-world amount of days, like, months. Implies that, like, the Peppa Pig universe does, like, you know, travel through time. But the fact that George and Pepper have not aged since they were initially introduced does raise some questions. Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig. Favorite part about mine and Niggle's friendship is that they just go along with my bullshit. One of the few friends who say yes and me. Exactly. Look, the thing about friendship is you have to yes and your friends, okay? If my friend asks to rob a bank, yes, and I'll be the getaway driver. If my friend asks to hold hands, it's like, yes, and then we'll sloppily make out. Pepper is gonna hate the baby, exactly. Alright, let's draw Jar Jar Binks. I'm drawing Jar Jar Binks from memory. Also, you guys can't really see. I'm getting a different color. This one is trash. Ignore that. I aimed for the bin. Alright. Luckily, I have different ones. I have so many whiteboards in this room, it's not crazy. I have 3. That's way too fucking many. One's attached to a wall, so I can't show you. Alright, so Jar Jar Binks has like kind of like a head situation going on, and he's got like weird eyes. This is Jar Jar Binks so far. So far it looks like Lois Griffin. Is this Cindy Rumper? Alright, who likes my Jar Jar Binks so far? He's awesome. Why are they white, Dental? Because I don't have any good markers. I keep drawing things and use all my markers up. And I don't want to color things in. But yeah, this is Jar Jar Binks so far. Yeah, I'm joining the Sif. Exactly. Alright, I don't know what the Sif robe looks like, but I'm gonna draw a Peppa Pig dress. Yeah. See, Darth Jar Jar is trying to infiltrate, the Peppa Pig universe to bring George to the dark side. Alright, let's name him. Let's name him Jar. Writing backwards is so hard, chat. You have no idea. Where is Calyptus? Okay, so that's Jar Jar Binks. You can barely see him. I need to, like, get a better lighting situation. I feel like George would be the type to, of kid to hit a newborn. He would. They're gonna have a whole episode. It's like, George, you cannot punt your baby sister across the field, and then he'll cry, and that'll be the episode. And then the moral will be, you can punt Jar Jar Binks. I meant to say George from Peppa Pig, but you can also punt Jar Jar Binks. George Binks, you're so right. You're so right. Okay, if Jar Jar's at Pride, what is his pride flag? You know what, maybe, I can't see Jar Jar Binks having game. I kind of want to make him aromantic, just because I haven't used the color green, and maybe he doesn't have game, because he does not care for the game. So, you know what, this is like, no, what, actually, this is the agender flag. Jar Jar Binks has no gender, much like he has no soul between those eyes, or behind them. Erase Jar Jar. You're so right, you're so right. I don't know what that flag looks like. I think I'm running out of unique colors. Let's draw Sabrina Carpenter. If Jar Jar has kids. Okay, class, your homework is, does Jar Jar Binks fuck? It's an important question. Alright. Sabrina Carpenter. So I know she wears lingerie, so we're gonna draw her, we're gonna make her long, actually. You can see that? No, you can't. She has hair. This is not what Sabrina Carpenter looks like. I'm gonna draw lips so that way you know it's Sabrina Carpenter. And eyelashes. Okay. What do you think, guys? Do you think she's awesome so far? I think she's awesome so far. She wears lingerie. So let's draw her with, like, a bikini. And then also, like, the bottom half of the bikini. And because she's a woman, she has her hair, one hand on her hip and the other one down, and she's like, tampons! That's what she says. That's what her songs are about. Tampons and, kissing men. That's what women do. But actually, she's bisexual because she's at Pride right now. I am now headcanoning, Sabrina Carpenter. Where dark blue. We'll do dark blue for bisexual. Alright. Dark blue. I forget what the flag looks like. I'm just gonna draw Italy and hope for the best. But, like, horizontal Italy. Alright. So, I haven't written her name. I gotta write her name down, otherwise you won't know it's Sabrina Carpenter. It just looks like woman number 2. Jar Jar has a kid. His name's Absolbar. I know Star Wars names are weird, but, like, Absolbar, I guess, like, it rhymes with Jar Jar in a way. Alright. Sabrina. I don't know how to spell carpenter, so I'm just gonna write woodman. Wood. That's a B. Woodmen. Alright. Alright, this is my beautiful painting of me, Sabrina Carpenter, and Jar Jar Binks at Pride. Yeah. But now, the real question is, who has won the affection and the attention of me? That's a fantastic question. Jar Jar is woman number 1, apparently. Exactly. Jar Jar has no gender, therefore Jar Jar can be woman number 1, because Jar Jar's awesome. I'll epic dab. Alright. Let me find my webcam real quick. Actually, I've been doing some stuff in the works recently. So I've got a lot of things at the ready. You know what? This one's a hit. Let's put Smash Mouth All Stars on the screen. Hell yeah. He goes down there. Awesome. Now, vote now on your phones. Who is the item of Gilgo's affection? Well, see, there is no need to vote because I've already decided. See, Gilgo is facing towards Jar Jar. We are locking eyes. We are soulmates. My marker doesn't work. Pretend that's a heart. So yeah, so that is it. Me, Jar Jar Binks, and Sabrina Carpenter, the third wheel, are at Pride together. That is awesome. We've done so well. It's been so long since I've done that. I might need new markers. Some of them are getting a little, how you going? Eye contact means you're soulmates. Exactly. It's like Hotel Transylvania, like, logic. The zing. You lock eyes, you zing. And then, haha, Jonathan, you're banging my dog. Gilgo hates women. Yeah. I hate them. Like, what are they doing with their sexiness all by themselves? Why aren't they kissing me right now? Like, hello? I feel like I'm forgetting something. I feel like I opened this stream for a reason, and I've forgotten what that was. That's right! I got boba tea when I was out shopping today. I was out shopping, getting various things, so, boba tea unboxing! That's what we're doing! This is from a store, which I don't want to show the label of, because I'm not sponsored. I just got this. Oh, I didn't finish the Fortnite side quest? Good point. Good fucking point. Good point. Where's my buttons? Where are my buttons? Button. Real. Okay. Boba tea reveal, exactly. Okay, so we've got Chewbacca, Princess Leia. Okay, we've got the Star Wars. What about Stop Wars, though? Yo, Luke, but, like, if he had, like, a middle part and also was an E-boy, hence the harness. Okay. Yo, the Boba Fett car. Kind of awesome. Kind of awesome. Lightsabers. Battle ready. Okay, we got some more people. T-Veal. You can leave. You can't leave. You legally are not allowed to leave. I know where you live. You haven't told me, but I found you. I will hunt you down. I'll put cement in your mailbox. Well, for the boba tea, yummy yummy. I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later. Yo, Hawk Tour. We love Hawk Tour. Where do I live, Gilgo? Connecticut. Connecticut. The suburb is Bro-Neticut. That's where the bros live. You're my bro. And your street number 89, because you're more epic than 69. You're baseball, crazy. Spider Girl, Spider Woman. Oh, she's awesome. Hell yeah. Go Mufasa. Okay, sure. We got some funny dances and everything. Why do they all stance like that? Me and the squad when we're doing the smolder. I don't live in the suburbs, Gangle. Okay, you live in the woods. In a woods, not the woods. One of them. Okay, we got more of these guys. Why? Oh, they're basketball. Oh, that's awesome, actually. I love how you like his head is basketball decals. Yo, cats? Yeah. Kate Meowdy? Fuck, I need to buy that. I don't need to buy that. I have no money because I bought boba tea. Boba tea is expensive. Am I on the right screen, by the way? I am. Okay. All of Connecticut is the woods. Yeah, Connecticut is just the woods, and they connect everybody in it. Wait, Kate is back. Kate is back, apparently. Jam tracks, awesome. Miku! Fuck, okay. There's a Miku song that, like, came out recently that's, like, been in my ear for, like, several days. And I'm so here for it. Okay, a Tesla? Okay, sure. I guess it makes sense. Alright, Sabrina Carpenter. I'm gonna be honest, I tried getting into Sabrina Carpenter. I listened to, like, her, Short and Sweet album, whatever it's called. Like, this album, not a fan. Not really a fan too much, I'm gonna be honest. Some of the lyrics are like, clever, I'll give her that. They just don't resonate with me. Yo, Lego Der Burger Bundle! Yo, Lego. Bitches love Lego. I should've bought Lego when I was out. Mickey, more like milk, true. I think everybody wants to see my milk reveal again. Okay, so this is my milkers. So like I really wanted like a warm ice, like a warm like. Okay, this is an iced one technically. It's like brown sugar milk tea, from an undisclosed location. And right, like I really wanted like this warm. And so, I walked up. I don't often like walk up to like a food place or anything with like confidence. But I walked up. I was like, "Hello, I would like a brown sugar milk tea, hot, please." And then she's like, "No, we don't do that anymore." I'm like pissing myself. I said that. No, I didn't. I was like, "Oh, beans." I actually said "oh, beans" to her. And so what she did was like she made me a cold one without ice. But she made it as warm as she could without, like, actually having it hot. So this is a lukewarm iced tea. I missed a ball. I tried to get one ball. It became 3. Anyway, this is milkers. This is milk, see? Spuck you! That's meant to be a J. But, like, Spuck you, chat! Lukewarm. Because, like, it's winter time technically right now. That's why I'm, like, wearing, like, a sweater and everything. Like, I'm cold. This bitch be cold. So, like, I want something warm. But I already have a coffee, so I didn't want to, like, get a coffee. So I was like, yeah, let's get some iced tea. Let's make a warm iced tea. Yeah. I got balls in my mouth. So funny. Balls on stream. Anyway, let's open up the Switch 2. I think I've delayed this enough. Let's put my tea milk somewhere else so I don't fucking spill it. Actually, I spilled it so much when I was like driving home because like I only just like pierced the lid now, as you saw. And every turn I made, it like just like fell over and kept going around the car, and I'm like, dude, stop it. I ended up holding it for like half a trip, and I'm like, anyway, regardless, I have delayed this far enough. We have the Switch 2. Wait, I think I can get a better angle for this probably. If I like, I think I should get like my tripod out for this. I don't know why I didn't think about this earlier. Anyway, I'm gonna go try to get spoilers. Spoilers for the Switch too. Oh yeah, spoilers for the console. There's colors on it and there's a screen. They actually tried to like sell me on a screen protector when I was buying it, and I'm like, guys, let's be honest, we're not taking this thing out of the docket, out of the dock. We're not doing that. Okay, let me try and like. Okay, you guys can look at my ceiling for a bit. I'm gonna attach my my tripod to the camera. Spoiler for what color Joy-Con Gilgo will get. There's only one color. Hello, how you doing? There's only one color of the Joy-Cons right now, which like really suck. I want more colors because like I'm not like a big fan of like the black color, but like, you know, we'll get to it. All right, I think this is a good like. Is this a good angle? Is this a good angle? Maybe I should like remove the Smash Mouth. Smash Mouth might be like destroying the stream right now. Why do I not have like a way to zoom out actually? Unless... Okay. Is this a good angle? Ignore the bin actually, let's just remove that. We don't want like rubbish in the way. Oh, I spilled tea milk on me! Anyway, Switch 2. That's what we have right now. I'm super excited for it. This is the first console I've ever gotten on launch, and I'm really happy about that. And I hope it's gonna be awesome. Beta, you're just in time. Let's get our trusty knife out. Wait, Rebecca, before you leave, my knife is named Rebecca. I named it not after you, but like it has your name. Yo, you're just in time. It is the Switch 2. Is everybody ready for this? Gosh, how do we go about this? How do we like open her up? What's a good angle? I'm trying to like put this as far away as I'm trying to put like my camera as far away as I can, so that way I can like get like a good angles and shots and things. I am filled with envy. I'm so sorry. I saved up every single cent I could. Once the pre-orders went live, and I pre-ordered it and everything. All right, you ready? Let's plunge this into our destiny. Yeah, awesome. Big old slice. All right, so here's the front of the screen. Here's the side of the screen. It's all backwards because my webcam is evil. I can afford it, I just couldn't pre-order. Oh, true, that's right, I forgot like pre-orders were also evil. I don't think there are issues with like with me pre-ordering, but I think Australia is just like built different, I suppose. All right, slicing up the tape again, just to make sure, Okay, y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Anyone who could not afford a Switch 2 or like couldn't get a pre-order for the Switch 2. For those who don't have a Switch 2 for whatever reason, live vicariously through me. All right, you ready? You ready, chat? This is the moment of a lifetime. Wait. I thought it lifted up. No, it goes forward. Okay. Yeah, we're built different. All right. All right, you ready? Fuck yeah. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if like. Okay, so that's just like Nintendo support. I was hoping like I don't want to like leak any information or like if there's like a serial code, I don't want that like on stream just in case it's like, you know, just in case it like, I don't know, can dox me. I don't think it can. But yeah, okay. Also, that's okay. This is the top. All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Oh yeah, look at this plastic. It's got some knobs, a second knobs. All right, I might do the Joy-Cons first. You know, as a little teaser, a little foreplay, if you will. All right, so they all come in a plastic, like individually. Let's just, oh yeah, a nice like matte finish. I want to say, like not glossy or anything. Which like I'm sure like my gamer sweat and like natural oils will like destroy it with time. But yeah, so here's the left one. I had to check. This is my left one. Okay, so these are the buttons on the top. Like the oh, they did make the buttons bigger. Cause like, hold on. Let's get my Switch 1 Joy-Cons for comparison, okay? So like, this is the right one, obviously. So first off, size difference. Notable size difference between the Switch 2 and the Switch 1. This is from the Mario Odyssey Switch, when I bought that, when Mario Odyssey launched, to like give you guys like a comparison for like, you know, what's the standard. Size difference. Fuck, I'm trying to like hold these in a way that you guys can like see it properly. Size difference. This one's definitely bigger. That's good. Cause like these are fun and small, but like this is where like the fun is at. You know, girls like them big, as they say, for the Joy-Cons. Obviously. What else did you think? That's right. So like so like the magnets are like over here at the edges, which makes sense. Makes a lot of sense actually, because you know, yes. Okay, so it looks like that's like the pairing button. Oh, that's like a little light sort of situation. I'm just having a little explore the thing. We got the bumpers at the top. I don't know the exact words. And there's ones at the back too. Can you guys see that? Oh yeah. Screenshot button, as to be expected. The D-pad. I can't wait for this to have Joy-Con drift in like a month. Alright, so that's the left one. Now the right one. Awesome. This is the right one. Oh, that's the capture button, or the chat button, not capture button. Magnets again. Buttons also feel good and nice. Yeah, I guess like if you were going to be using it like in this way, you know, like having like your thumbs like on these ones, it's a bit more of a reach to like, you know, for like your other hand to like reach up to like the joystick, because like, you know, with these ones, you know, it fits comfortably. Like, yeah, like this is how you would naturally kind of like hold this if you were gaming like with like just the one Joy-Con, so it makes sense. With it being bigger, you kind of have to like stretch your thumb a little bit more over. So like I'm sure I'll get used to it with time. That's just something like I noticed like initially. Don't have an ad. No, dismiss. Snooze that. Okay. I know it's supposed to be red, but camera's picking up Switch 2 controller orange. Yeah, look. It's also like, actually, in real life, it's more of like a paler orange kind of thing. Like, it looks very orange here, but it's not like a bright red as I'm used to. It's like a I want to say it's close to like an apricot, maybe like an apricot red, or like it's close to like an apricot or a coral color. I'll be honest, I don't like how the Joy-Cons are like all the way black and then like their accents are a different color. I would rather if it would be like, you know, the opposite, like the Switch. I guess it has to like differentiate itself, and like this is like the next like step for that. But I hope when they do bring out more Joy-Cons, it's more than just the color black, because it feels like it's more what's the word I'm looking for? It feels like Nintendo is trying to like imitate like its other like competitors with like their black controllers and everything, which like, you know, like the Pro Controller, this is my Switch 1 Pro Controller. Pro Controller makes sense why it's black. It's like more standard for like a standard controller. So like you'd think like the Joy-Cons would be like more of a fun color to like, you know, to have like Nintendo's like wackiness. I guess they're becoming more like standardized and modernized over like the recent like, you know, years, I suppose. Just like not that it's a bad thing, it's just something I've noticed with the console as a whole. Alright, here we have the back. Big thick boy, back. Oh, the insides of it, I don't remember what they've shown of it, but like the insides are also the matching colors, so I guess that makes sense, so that way you don't like get them mixed up or anything. Alright, y'all ready? You ready? What if I drop this immediately? That would fucking suck. Oh, it's reflective! Hello! Hi! You guys can see me! And you guys can see you guys. Kinda, not really. Very reflective. Okay, so I remember my friends were telling me, because, like, I'm an idiot, so I obviously would peel off the, like, any, like, protective things. I remember reading that, like, there'd be, like, a protective seal over the top of it, as, like, a screen protector. I'm not really seeing it. Either, like, there's no, like, sort of, like, tab that you can pull, which I, like I was expecting, or it's already on there. Either like it's on there and like there's like no way to like peel it off, or this one just does not have that at all, I suppose. When you're done, can we get a size comparison? Oh, actually, I can do that now. I already like disconnected my my Switch 1. from everything. So, you know, we can do a comparison. So this is my original Switch 1 that I got with Mario Odyssey. The Joy-Cons are the Animal Crossing Joy-Cons. So, you know, that's why they're here. So, just a size comparison. I think I'll get the size comparison with both the Joy-Cons, like, in. Alright, let's get the Joy-Cons in, because, like, it's supposed to be magnet. Well, I'm already feeling a little bit of a magnet pull. Not, like, anything, like, drastic right here, but, like, I can feel, like, the magnets are working. Okay, there we go. Nice and easy, snap it off. Okay, I'm just gonna, like, see, like, okay, if I, like, bend it, like, one way or another. It doesn't feel like it's giving way. Because I was worried about, like, you know, people gaming and then being like, oh, because, like, sometimes, like, you kind of, like, grip a controller sort of, like, in this direction, like, when you're really intense. So I'm a bit worried about that. Alright. Easy pull. Easy pull. Oh, actually, it's, like, pretty sturdy. Unless, is this button the release button? It is! Okay! Okay. Right, okay, I thought it was, like, another, like, game button I just didn't, like, pay attention to. So, like, when you press this button here, you can kind of see how the, you can see how the, this little nub is coming out. That's what separates it from the magnet. So let's step it back in. Oh, even, like, there's even, like, a plus and... Okay, just a plus up there as well to, like, show you, like, yeah, that's the plus side. And I guess over here, yeah, over here has the minus side, so that way you can't get it mixed up. Awesome. Okay, so I'm just pulling it pretty strong, actually. Even if I were to, like, sort of, like, hold it, these aren't going to snap off, which is really good. So what? So instead of doing the, like, snap down like the Switch 1, you, like, press these buttons, and then they come off. Okay. Awesome. And then they snap on pretty easily. I guess, is that even a button? Maybe, I don't think that is a button. Let me just, no, I don't think it's a button. I thought, like, down there was a button. I guess I'm insane. But yeah, this is the console, as it is. Yep. Awesome. Very awesome. Very cool. Let's see. So, the game cards go in here. Let's have a look on the inside. Oh, okay. So, like, you know, let's not get ahead of ourselves. So, I have the Switch 1 here with the Animal Crossing controllers. And I've got the Switch 2 here. As you can see, big size difference. The fact that, like, I could put my entire Switch 1 over the top of this. Like, the fact that I can put my Switch 1 over the top of the Switch 2 and then have the Switch 2 completely envelop it. Like, hold on, let me just hold her steady. You can't see my Switch 1 for, like, because it's, like, behind it and everything. So it's obviously, like, a lot bigger. Nice size comparison. Thickness. I want to say this one's a bit thicker as well, which makes sense, actually. Matte finish. This one's glossy. Like, the Switch 1 has, like, a glossy sort of finish. This one's matte. His name is Matthew. Hello. The stands. Okay, as we all know, the kickstand for the Switch 1, very small, very flimsy, and if you're, like, playing, like, you know, like, playing video games like this, it tends to, like, sort of, like, yeah, it's very easy to snap off, as you saw just then. Let's just put that back in. And also where the SD card goes. I wonder if that's the same for, the Switch 2. Alright, sorry, that took a second. Okay. So, Switch 2. Let's just move the box real quickly. I just want to, like, look at the console for a bit longer. Alright, so Switch 2. Here we go. Lift her up. Yeah, hi. So, the kickstand is a lot bigger. You can see here. Where's the ideal spot to, like, pull it out from? Either, like, the speakers or maybe, like, this part here. Ooh, okay, so, like, it's already sturdy. Like, if I, like, hold it, hold on. If I hold it and I shake it, it doesn't really have much shake to it. Whereas if I were to hold my Switch 1 from the stand, okay, it snapped off. So, like, it's already very much sturdier, a lot sturdier than this. This has, like, a lot of give to it, where this doesn't have much give. It's, like, really, it's tougher to put down, and I guess it works. Like, it's for stability. That feels a lot more stable than what it was before. There we go, and it can go as far as here. Okay, awesome. I don't know why you have it, like, all the way down, but, like, at least there is an option for those who want to have it all the way down, I suppose. Okay, so that's where the speakers are as well, down there. I don't know if you guys can see that properly. I probably should have like set up a better like lighting. There we go. Okay. What if I like just quickly turn on my light as well? Awesome. A lot more lights. You can see the speakers are down there. That's the charging port. And over here is the micro SD insert section. So like very much this, like it's pretty much the same spot that like the Switch 1 was in for the Switch 1. So that's cool. That's good. I like how they've still kept sort of like, it has like, the Switch has a very unique shape, and I'm glad they like sort of like kept that, even if they just like, you know, made it bigger. Looks huge, but it seems like a reasonable not a size bigger than the first Switch. Exactly. I don't know, I can't compare this to like an OLED or like anything else that's like bigger than like the initial first Switch, but like it's a decent size. It's a pretty good size. I imagine like it feels really comfortable to like hold and everything. This left nub is in a good spot for me to like hold it there, and like, you know, this one, like, it makes sense for them to like have the nubs like really close to the D-pads and everything, for when you're holding it like this, so that way, you know, like it's an easy transition. I guess if you're playing it, okay, like even with the left one, like back to what I'm saying, if you're like playing it like with one Joy-Con, this is comfortable, this is a bit more of a reach. So like, you know, it makes sense for that to happen, because they want to like, you know, prioritize people playing it like this. I guess there's not going to be many games that like, you know, will use a single Joy-Con, but it's good that they, you know, it's still the option. Yummy. I hope the Switch case that they have for it is cute. Ooh, true. I hope like any Switch cases, like I really hope like they have like a lot of cute Switch accessories as well. If the Switch accessories are like more of like a dark brooding, like you know, not industrial, like if it's like a dark color, if they're not like, if they don't have fun colors for the accessories, it might be a bit how you going, because like a lot of people associate the Switch and like Nintendo as a whole with like fun, bright colors, Mario, saturated colors, like fun. It's a fun console, so I really hope they don't like, you know, lean too closer to like darker, like gamer blacks and everything for various things. All right, so we've got the power button there, the volume buttons are there as well. Okay, so for the Switch 1, going back to the Switch 1 real quick, to open the the cartridge section, you like obviously like pull it up from here. Let me just get my finger. And then like it kind of like leans for, like it can bend because it's like a malleable piece of plastic there. So for the Switch 2, for their game card section, you actually dig your finger into the back, which makes sense, and then it lifts up entirely. And then you can bend it back with more, like with a malleable thing, like so. I guess it has like something to like keep it in place. That's what this piece of metal here is up there. Headphone jack as well. Did Switch 2 Switch 1 also had like a headphone jack as well. The volume buttons are smaller on the Switch 1, so I'm glad they're bigger here. But I feel like we're dancing around the fun. Let's turn this bad boy on, shall we? Nintendo! You guys can barely see it. I'm surprised it didn't make the buttons colored on the Joy-Cons too. Ooh, that would have looked really good actually. Because like the black on black, you know, while it's stylish and sleek, if it was like more of like if they had the other colors, like that'd be awesome. Okay, I kind of want to see if I can connect up the, I want to see if my capture card will capture the Switch 2. So I might just leave this for a second. Hold on, can I hold down the home screen so I can close this down? Or is it still in the setup stage? I didn't realize it was making sound just then. Okay. Actually, let's mute the stream music real quick. This is the menu music for like setting up the screen, the Switch. You guys can hear that, right? Really nice, you know, very like soft, you know, like relaxing, low-key music. I don't know if the Switch 2 has, like Switch 1 has like setup music or anything, or music for like the setup screen. I'm really hoping the eShop has music though. I might just turn this off for now so we can get to the what you call it? Oh, okay, I can't even turn it off. Okay, I'm gonna have to like, I don't want to like leave it running just in case it like. Actually, I could probably just like put it on charge. This is the cable for my Switch 1. I'm hoping it looks like the same ports. I'm hoping that the same thing will work. That way I don't have to like buy new chargers and everything. I have no way to know if it's charging right now, so I'm just gonna like leave it here for a second. USB-C, yeah, exactly, it's USB-C, so that's good. So if you have like a bunch of like accessories that go into the USB-C, you don't have to like worry about getting new ones or anything. Okay, I'm just gonna put that over there for a sec. I want to open up more of this. I want to get the dock, so that way we can try and see if the dock will work with my capture card. I'm unsure. That's why I'm like unsure of if Mario Kart will work, because if I can't get my capture card to work, then like I can't really do that. I think in here. Okay, this has my code for the for Mario Kart. I'm just gonna put that over there, so that way no one steals my game from me. Don't do that. Okay, so we got you know, important information. We don't need information. We know what a Switch is. It's a game. It goes broom. This is a HDMI cable. Awesome, excellent. I'll put that away. I already got all the cables I need. Oh, okay. So these actually, I'm intrigued about this. Is there anything else that's in this section? Nope. Okay, awesome. Put this away real quickly. So, if you were to play a Nintendo Switch with just the Joy-Con modes and everything, where are we? Okay, so we all know if you're trying to play the Nintendo Switch on Joy-Cons and everything, you have these things. So what they are, where is? Keep putting away my Joy-Cons. So you know you can hook it up into there. Either of them will work for either one. Hook it in, then you can play the game like that. This looks to be the same thing, obviously. This is the Switch 2's version of those, but they're color coded, so I'm thinking they're not interchangeable like the Switch 1, which, like, you know, makes sense. That's fair. Let's get the right Joy-Con. See how that goes. Mario Kart stream, but it's just face cam for some reason. Yeah, look, if it's just face cam, it's because it doesn't work. So that's for some reason. All right, let's get this bad boy out. Squeeze her out like a toothpaste. All right, so as you can see, they're color coded. I guess this is like the magnet piece that's there that goes on the outside. So let's hook that up real quick. Okay, so like I think they might be interchangeable because this side has a plus and this side also has a minus, so they might be interchangeable. So let's just you don't slide it on, you clip it in. Okay, yep. So you know, feels comfortable. You know, you can still actually like reach the buttons. It's like not even like something that has buttons. So for the Switch 1's one of these. You know, like because the buttons on if you're playing Joy-Con mode, the buttons on the where are we? The buttons in here are like sort of like, you know, flat, like on par with the rest of it. So, you know, these Joy-Con straps have extra buttons, so that way, like, you know, you can actually press the buttons comfortably. With these ones being more, with these Joy-Cons being more closer to but they're more bulging out. This doesn't extend the buttons and make it more, like, it kind of like does the inverse, where they make the buttons flat, and like you can still press them, like it's still comfortable and everything. But it's not, it doesn't like bulge out like the Switch 1. Alright, so let's just sort of get them out. I guess like they don't even like bulge out too much here, but like with this part sticking out, that makes it like more comfortable for you to like sort of tap in. And okay, I want to put it back in again because now that my Switch is on, we've got the light on here. And I guess, oh, I think right, it's like, I think like the lights in here are just bits of plastic that the light shines through. Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if it was like powered or anything, so it's just the light that goes through it. Awesome. So let's put that away real quickly. Awesome. There are so many bloody things here. There we go. Okay. And oh no, sorry. I'm gonna get them back out because I want to see if I'm gonna see if they're interchangeable, because that could be kind of fun if like they're interchangeable. So this is the blue one. Ideally meant to be for the left one, but you can use it for the right. I'm assuming. Oh wait. No, actually, I don't think you can, because with this, this piece of metal sitting out like that, but like it sort of like goes in. So that's where you put the piece. So it doesn't. Wait, actually, it does. It does work, actually. My mistake. I don't know why I was like convinced. I guess because you can't really go from like that end. I guess you have to put her in like so. Oh, I did it wrong. Okay. I think you have to go from like the bottom. Okay, so you can actually interchange them. That is interesting. Okay, I actually wasn't sure if you'd be able to interchange them. Welcome back, Citrus. We're looking at the Joy-Cons still, because I just want to keep looking at them. Yeah, so like interchangeable. I might get like the left one out just to like double check. So it goes in, and then okay, so like it doesn't really like flip around. It just sort of like rotates, I guess. I think. Yeah, no, it just rotates. Okay, I don't know why I was like so adamant that it was not gonna work, but like, okay, that's good. That's good that they're interchangeable then. I was really worried about that. So if you're gonna like insert them, you probably have to go like front on or go from the bottom and sort of press them in like so. I don't know if the top. Oh, top does work. Okay, so like, right. Okay, so if you like, you can kind of see a piece goes. Okay, piece goes up a little bit when you put it in there, and then it gives you enough room. I don't think you. Okay, I think you're supposed to like hook it on front on or from the bottom. The top down does not seem to be working. That's okay. Minor potatoes, small potatoes. Oh, look at that. Okay, it does like the black. I think I'm coming around to like the solid black color with like the blue and the red accents. Like Bob said earlier, it would be so awesome if like the buttons themselves were also blue, like just like these ones, or like even if it was like maybe the minus and the plus might be too much, but like if the D-pad was also blue and red, that would be awesome. Okay, so you push it in, take her out. Good to see, good to know. Let's get rid of a bunch of those real quick. Thank you for the posture check. I do sit really weird. Also, like, my chair keeps sinking, and that's really annoying me. Okay, y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Oh, yeah. That's a satisfying snap. That's very satisfying. Oh, hold on. I think I, like, accidentally... I'm glad I checked that then. I accidentally clicked on the Netherlands language, and I don't want that right now. Alright. What else is in our box of fun? Box of fun for everyone. This looks like... Okay, this is the USB-C cable. I'll put that away for now. This is the wall dock. Or like the dock. This is the wall plug, goes into the socket. This is what my sockets look like, by the way. There's usually like one of these like sort of going downwards, but like this is what like an Australian one looks like. Put it into there. Hook it in. Bob's your aunt. Just throwing things on the floor now. What is this? What is this? Okay, it's the Joy-Con grip for like when you want to use the Joy-Cons. But as a controller. Okay. Ooh, okay. I'm already seeing differences to how it is with the Switch 1. Where is my grip? There we are. Okay. Do you have gay sockets? Do you have gay sockets? We do. We do have gay sockets. Because it's Pride Month. That's right. Australia changes their sockets for Pride Month. So that way we are gay all the time. My drink is no longer hot. Yummy. So you have gay sockets. Not what your goal was, but that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes we don't get what we want. What was your goal? I'm curious now. Okay, so this is the Switch 2 Joy-Con grip, and this is the Switch 1 Joy-Con grip. You know, their respective logos are on the front. Obviously, there's two things I'm noticing right away. One is the size. Again, because the Switch 2 Joy-Cons are bigger, because the console's bigger. Makes sense for this to be bigger. But also, with this one, you can see there are grooves. Yeah, like you put it in, hold on. Because, like, I guess this makes sense because with the Switch 1, you insert Joy-Cons from the top, right? And it's like there's, like, grooves set out and, like, a nice controller grip there. So that way it's, like, an easy transition to, like, an actual controller. It feels like an actual controller like this. With it, like, you know, having a spot. This one's just flat. Like, it just sits flat, which I guess makes sense because the Joy-Cons are bigger and they don't slide down like before. They instead go in from the side. So, let's put this in. Is there a magnet in there? There is a magnet. Okay, it does slide in. It makes sense for them to not have, like, anything there because it's gonna, like, insert from a direction. Makes sense. But I guess, I'm sure it's not gonna, like, feel super weird, but, like, there is a gap there. Where your hand goes. So, like, you'll feel it, obviously, but I think, like, after a while, it might be Like, it might, like, not be an issue. It's not an issue at all. It's just something that I've, like, noticed immediately. Like, oh, okay. Interesting. It's just different. It's just different. Okay. Let's just, get that off now. Awesome. Alright, let's put you back into the console. I think I selected Europe this time. Okay. Let's put this over there for now. Now this should be where... This should be the dock. More stuff there. Okay. Now we're up to the dock. Yeah, okay. Big and bulky. Pull her out of the box. We don't need this box anymore. Let's just, There's so much stuff in this room now. Alright. Obviously, dock is round. Let us get this console or this dock out. Oh, yeah. Alright, so this is the side view. This is the front view. This is top down. Okay, so like it's got like some ventilation holes down the bottom. That's good. So that way it doesn't like overheat. And here is the back. It's a bit of a bubble butt. Rotund in the back. That's how I like my women. What is this? Oh, okay, so like let's do another side-by-side comparison, shall we? So switch one dock. Ignore the squid. He does not come with the console. I swear to God. Yeah. All right. So you know, obviously switch one is smaller than the switch two. I thought they were like the same length. I guess they're not. I guess it's a similar sort of like thing where like it's like thin at the front and like thick at the back. With the Switch 1 being more square. There's dust on this as well. It's just because, you know, I've had it for like the entirety of the Switch 1. But yeah, so like with this, all your ports go into here, go in a little shibby, and you fold down the thing, and there is the AC adapter, USB, and HDMI output there. So that's the Switch 1 dock. With the Switch 2, I'm noticing right away. Oh, but no, there is. Okay, so USB ports there. The Switch 1 also has USB ports on the side. Makes sense. I thought that when I saw those, I thought those were like the HDMI and everything cables. So I was like, oh, okay, they're not hidden. But now that I'm looking at this, there's a little inserty bit here, and if we open this from the top, this just comes off straight up. Okay, this just comes off. You versus the dock. You versus the dock she tells you not to worry about. No, it's okay, baby. This dock's just a friend. Yeah, damn. Okay, so like it does come off entirely instead of being on a hinge, which makes sense. I guess that's fair. You know, as long as like the stand for like the console itself is like on a hinge and doesn't come off, it doesn't matter too much. And I guess it makes it easier for you to like get into here and like, you know. We've got the AC adapter, the HDMI output, and we've got the LAN port as well. I believe the Switch 1 does not have a LAN port. What's the third cable it has? Is it AC in? HDMI, USB. It has a USB. Oh, the Switch 1 actually had a USB 3 USB port. Did not know that actually. Cool. So LAN, HDMI, and AC, with the USB ports being at the front there. Awesome, so let's put this bad boy back in. There we go, and the cables go in there. Actually, I might try to get my cables into it now. So I can try and, you know, get the Switch to work. The Switch 1 dock panel isn't meant to just come off. Mine just pops off, comes clean off. Really? Mine's like on a hinge. Like, there is a space where you can pull it off. But mine's just like on a hinge entirely. This one just comes clean off. Interesting. Maybe like it's just maybe it's like different regional docks, but that doesn't make sense. Anyway, let's insert our cables. So this is my HDMI cable. Let's put it in here real quick. Have it upside down. Okay. There we go. HDMI is in. Now let's get the AC. We've charged up the Switch enough. AC adapter goes into... I have to like angle it. This only goes so far because it like threads under my desk. AC. There we go. I was so worried it wasn't like fitting. Mine's also on a hinge. Really? Maybe it's just Citrus's. Odd. Alright, so that is connected up. I was worried like this was like a different size AC, so I was like, oh, do I have to like go and like do I have to like go onto my desk and like unplug everything? But no, awesome. I think, okay, this one's not on a hinge at all. If you, like, look there, it's just like a sort of, like, straight-on piece, not like a hooky piece, so it's not like a hooker, basically. Alright, let's get the cables underneath. Let's connect you up. Awesome. It's connected. Now this is where... Oh, actually, I've accidentally, like, hooked it up. So that way, like, the cables are going between my, my keyboards. Let's just fix it up real quickly. Awesome. Me sitting here with one of my figures. Yo, ayo. What does that mean? What do they mean by that? I'm assuming it's just something that I said, but I forgot what I said. Alright, come on. Oh my god. I'm like fumbling this. This so hard. The item for the Switch 1 that feels like a little cheap in terms of how plastic feels. I know. How does the material feel for the Switch 2 in comparison? Okay, so like, it still feels like, okay, so like, this one's, the Switch 2 feels heavier, which makes sense, because like there's like more to it. It does also, it's basically, it's like basically all plastic. This does feel cheaper than this, but I think the weight is throwing me off. This feels a bit sturdy, feels sturdy. I want to say like they feel like they're made out of the same material, it's just this one's heavier because there's a bit more going on under the hood than the Switch one. The fact that it's not on a hinge makes it doesn't make it feel cheap that it's like not on a hinge. It's like, why is one on the hinge and why is this one not on the hinge? Like it feels like it was an oversight or something. Alright, let's put, alright, y'all ready? Y'all ready? This is the moment of time. I'm going to put my, my Switch into the brand new dock. There we go. Oh! Control being charged. Okay, so it's charged. Why is it not turning off? Does it not realize, does it not like register this as a dock? Let me see if I can like open up my, gosh, where is it? Where is my capture card? I'm gonna try and open up my, my capture card. It's saying no signal. I probably should have updated my capture card beforehand. You know what? I'm gonna update it now, or at least I'm gonna try and update it now, I think. I don't think I updated it, actually. You know what? Screen share. Not screen share. Gameplay. That's... Okay, my game isn't even there. My game is not even, here. Okay, so my capture card. Okay, so Elgato, you can see it. I'm trying to see if I can change the device. Game Capture HD. Does it... okay, I don't remember exactly how my, my capture card works, but I think it's like trying to like detect if it's like a, if it's a Switch 1 or like a PlayStation or an Xbox. And I'm not really seeing an option to change it right now. That's what's annoying me right now. Analog audio, HDMI audio. I don't want to like show my settings on screen as well, just in case I show something evil that no one wants to see. Or something I don't want to show off. What if I reset defaults? Did it do something? No, I don't think it did. I don't think it did do anything. Like your search history? No, not like my search history. Like it might show like my files or like my name or something. And that's what I'm like worried about. Okay, I'm gonna try and see if I can update it. Okay, I'm gonna install the update actually. It might be the fact that like the fact that I haven't updated it in like a while might be one of the reasons. Maybe they like already like set it up like, hey, it's now gonna work for Switch 2 when you get your Switch 2. This is one of the reasons why like Mario Kart was like, you know, maybe on the table or not, because I wasn't sure if I can get my capture card to work. So I'm gonna try and get the ball rolling on that now. Okay. Next, accept its all terms and conditions. Next, install. Gives us a minute. I might try and hook this up. I want to show the menus, but like, at the same time, I want to try and like set it up so that way once it's real, we can then, you know, get straight into it. Okay, what region am I? Australia. Please read the important information. No, next. Okay, I'm gonna connect it up to the internet because I don't want my my Wi-Fi getting out there. So let me just do that really quickly. I saved a photo of my Wi-Fi password. Now I'm trying to find that now. Okay, I need to like close my I need to close my thing. Ooh, hold on. Okay. I think I have to like, it's telling me I have to like close OBS, which is my streaming software, to like update my capture card software. They're not even remotely close to each other. Under telemusic, you know, makes sense. But I think that's going through fine. Okay, looks like it's ready. All right, let me just put in my Wi-Fi password real quick. I'm pretty sure I remember it. I got a photo next to me. Anyway, who's excited for Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4? I am excited. I'm not gonna play it today. I'm gonna like wait for like a couple of days to actually play it for myself. Why are you not connecting to the Wi-Fi? Okay, either like I'm too far away from my internet modem to like connect up the Wi-Fi right now, or I'm putting in the password wrong. So let me just find the password real quickly on my phone, on my Pihoni. Okay. Okay. You. Okay, there's like a bunch of numbers at the end of my Wi-Fi password and I always get them wrong. Okay, so I got it right. Okay, do, boo. Awesome. I really want to get it when it comes out, but it's $25 for 1 to 4. I mean, granted, like it's a good, you know, like worth of money. And also, I believe, I don't know if like chapters 1 and 2 are still free now that like the rest of it's like out and also paid. But like at the very least, you can like play the demo and then you can play it for free. And then once you get the money for it, you can buy chapters 3 and 4. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run down to like my Wi-Fi box and like connect up my. I'm gonna put my Wi-Fi password into my Wi-Fi into my Switch while I am down there. So we're gonna BRB really fucking quick, okay? Which in hindsight is a really good deal, but 1 and 2 still have. Yeah, exactly. You still have 1 and 2, right? I guess you can save up for it and like try and get it like soonish. I'm gonna be right back in a minute. I'm gonna connect up my Switch to my Wi-Fi while next to the modem. I might just be like just a little bit too far away, which could be cause for issue. So I'm gonna be right back. So, shh. Okay, I'm back. My Switch did connect up to the internet. I think it's currently downloading, like, look, I went through a couple of menus, like, just now, just, like, you know, trying to, like, speed up this process so I can try and download some stuff. I think it's downloading, like, the update, like, the day one, like, launch update right now, while I'm doing this. I forgot to breathe while I was going up the stairs, so now I'm out of breath. Cool, you're so right. Okay, so now it's going through, like, what's currently going through right now is, like, telling me, like, the play styles. Like, look, you can, like, you can sit down, and you can sit down. Crazy, I know. You know, different play styles, handheld, docked. You know, it's telling me I can now adjust the, you know, the, what you call it. Okay, I have to move, like, my entire hand, which makes sense. Which makes sense to, like, move the entire hand. Very sturdy. This feels very sturdy. Now it's telling me I have to, like, disconnect my Joy-Con. Just to, like... Look, this is Switch 2 tutorial right now. Okay, y'all ready? Y'all ready with me? Gently. It says to gently pull it out. Awesome. What is next? I wonder if my capture card... Okay, but what about the chat button? I'm sure it will show us soon. I'm sure it will show us soon. So let's see if my capture card will actually work this time. Wherever it may be. Because if I can do, like, the rest of this with the capture card, that could be awesome. Ooh, think is something working? Is something doing something? I don't think so. Okay, let me just go into settings real quick. Okay, device, HDMI. It's saying no signal, so maybe I've, like, connected my my Switch wrong. Maybe, like, okay, maybe I have to, like, you know, back to IRL, hello. Maybe I have to, like, I hope I don't have to, like, go onto my desk and, like, reconnect the entirety of, like, my capture card, like, from scratch, because, like, that's really annoying. But I think I have to do AC adapter first. Sometimes, like, I have to do them in exact orders, otherwise, like, it doesn't capture. Let's do, AC adapter and HDMI cable next. That might be useful. I might get, like, a LAN cable for streams for the future for this. Because my Wi-Fi, it only just reaches here, which is really annoying. Alright, let's see if this will capture now. Okay, like, it's registering that it's, like, okay, it's saying that, like, it's charging. Maybe it's because it's, like, in setup mode. Maybe I can't actually do anything, until it's, like, set up. Which, like, kind of annoying, I suppose. Like, what if I, like, plugged it straight into the TV? Okay, I'm happy to announce that the two docks are both the exact same size, like, in width, I think. Either that or they're, like, slightly different. Because I have an exact spot in my desk that, like, my Switch 1 dock has been sitting in for the last, like, 7 years. And it's been very comfortably sitting there. And there we go. Okay, I don't want to show you guys my desk because, like, it's filthy behind this camera. Okay, we need 2 Joy-Cons for this. So let's just, there's so much stuff here. Okay. Okay, I guess we're doing webcam, setting up right now. Okay, so done. Okay, 2 Joy-Cons. Okay. You can play with consoles. Okay, connect to a TV. Okay, now it's telling me HDMI cable, USB charging cable, AC adapter, Nintendo Switch. Maybe I can now... Okay, now it's telling me how to connect up my Switch, which, like... Girl, we've been knowing how to draw. There we go. Okay, like, it's telling me that right now. Okay, so connected up to the TV. Now I'm gonna try and put it back into my console, into the dock. Maybe Oh, we're back. Okay. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I want you to know, I read the entire thing of that in full, and I realized what it was. I'm like, fuck yeah. Okay. Thank you. Awkward. Okay, make sure the TV switch is switched on. So the TV input device HDMI, check the AC adapter. You know, I'm gonna skip the TV setup. I can do that later. Okay, oh, now it's just teaching me how to, like, attach all the, accessories and everything. I can switch between playstyles. Unable to download update data. Details of the error will now be displayed. A server communication has occurred. It's like, okay, so it's asking me to, like, transfer my, my, system. Don't transfer my data. Hashtag that just happened. Now, I do want to, like, do a system transfer. But I don't know if I want to do that now. So I'm just gonna hit yes and see, and, you know, like, you know what I mean? It's telling me to wait. We might not be able to, I don't know how much of this connected to the internet perform a system transfer. I'm connected to the internet. Is it, like, is my Wi-Fi actually, like, not reaching my Switch enough? Connect to this network, okay. I don't want to show you guys this. This is awkward. That was awkward. Can I'm gonna try again, like, put my Wi-Fi password in. Maybe, I think I should definitely, like, buy an Ethernet cable to, connect up to my Switch. Okay. Unable to connect, okay. Oh, I really wanted to, like, do, like, all the, the setup and everything, like, on stream. Can I just, like, not? Can I just, like, come back to this later? Close. Okay, so I wanted to continue without doing a system transfer, but it says I will not be able to perform, one later. So, I have to do that, I guess. I don't want to, like, end stream now to, like, deal with this just yet. You know what? I'm gonna, do I BRB again just so I can go connect it up? Or do I just end? That's the question. You know what? I'm gonna BRB again. I'm gonna try and do what I can while I'm down there. And then I'm gonna come back up and, like, if nothing works, and if I have to, like, reconnect my internet a third time, I'm just gonna end stream after that. So, don't touch that dial! Yeah! Good news, I don't have to go downstairs to connect my Switch to my Wi-Fi. It's currently doing that now. Hello, right here. My Switch is just like just at the foot of the stairs, like outside, like, hold on. There's a living room there. My Switch is, like, on this sofa, but, like, over here-ish. So, like, it's close enough where it's, like, getting, like the system update. But it's not here right now. I choked on milk. Hello. How we doing? I guess this, the unboxing for it is on pause right now. Hold on. This is just balls now. Do I, like, chug the balls? I don't know about you guys, but whenever I get, like a boba tea or anything, whenever I'm, like, close to being done, I, like, make the hole bigger. And I just eat, I just, slurp it all into me like an animal. Good enough. But yeah, I'm really excited to play Deltarune Chapters 3 and 4. I'm gonna save them for a different day. I wanna, like, focus on the Switch today. But, yeah. But I don't want to focus on the Switch too much, right? Because I'll let you guys in on a little secret. But me and my good friend Parks and You will be doing a Nintendo Switch week for Friendly Fire next week. So starting from Monday all the way to like Sunday, hopefully we're gonna play some Nintendo Switch 2 games. It's Nintendo Switch 2 week. So look forward to that. I don't want to share too much, but I think it's gonna be freaking awesome. So that'll be going on next week. And I'm hoping I can get everything set up here so I can like play some Mario Kart with you guys. If my capture card won't work, then like I'll just have to like wait until there's an update out or like fix it up later. What else has been happening? What else is happening? Okay, so another thing I wanted to share was I'm gonna go check the Switch now because I just realized it's probably been 2 minutes and I think it might have updated. So I'm not even gonna go to the update screen. I'm just gonna leave. So. We were all very shush. I'm so proud of you. So like, it's connected to the internet. Download the thing. It's trying to like sign me into Nintendo, like into like the Nintendo Online right now. Maybe I should be closer to the Wi-Fi. Make sure you have Wi-Fi as well when you do all this. Which like I guess sucks with those like who may not have Wi-Fi to like have to like have it. Because like, I know some people, I guess like not these days, people are like in a position where they can afford like a new Nintendo console, but they don't have like a constant Wi-Fi, like sort of like a constant internet connection. But those people do exist. So like it's a bit odd that like you have to be connected to the internet to set up everything. You know, for online play it makes sense and everything, like download stuff online. Totally makes sense. But like to set up the Switch, it's a bit how you going, but like, you know, these things happen. It's still loading. I might need to be close to the Wi-Fi, so I'm gonna be back again. I can sign in with a QR code, so I'm just taking my phone with me. I'll be right back in a minute. hello again. My... Okay, you know what? I'll share what's been happening. Hi, Riley. Okay, so, TLDR, I have to connect up my, Switch in the living room because my Wi-Fi doesn't reach entirely in here. So, hello. Let me get my headphones back on real quick. What the fuck is a Wii U Basis Shopkeeper Fusion collab? Ooh, yeah, I think this is like a several shops sort of thing. Anyway, hi. You did miss the unboxing of the Switch. I'm currently connecting my Switch up to the Wi-Fi. It's trying to do a system transfer right now, which, fun fact, you have to do that when you launch it because there's no way to do a system transfer after you've like set up the Switch. Silver video, I agree. Luckily you can you can sign in like through your phone, do a little QR scan. Didn't work right away. Anyway, now it's saying I have to bring my source Switch to my second Switch. So like if you want to do like a system transfer, I would recommend keeping your initial Switch just on hand, just in case, and then like, I don't know. I'm sure there's a way that you can do it without like bringing the Switch to you, but like this is what I have to go through right now. Switch 2 moment, exactly. Switch 2 moment. Is there anything I can like show you guys while I'm like setting everything up? I don't think so. I'm gonna be right back in a minute and then I'll have a chat. But yeah, Riley, tell me about your week and I'll read it when I get back. More information. Okay, so now since I've brought my Switch 1, since I brought my Switch 1 to my Switch 2, they're bigger, you see, I now have to connect up my two Switches with an AC cord cable. Also, you're gay. How dare you call me gay when I can't hear the notification? Prime! Hi, I'm deltering my room right now. At Final Boss, my Switch 2 isn't arriving until next Wednesday, because Target is really stupid. This Final Boss is really hard, and my friend who is Epic Gamer just told me don't get hit. I am Sufferina. That was my American accent. Do you guys like it? I'm so sorry about Deltarune being evil stinkies. No spoilers. I'm not getting to it for a couple days. So spoilers. Thank you for calling me gay. Thank you for subscribing with Prime Gaming. I've also been Deltarune, but I haven't played Chapter 3 or 4 yet. Well, I had to replay 1 and 2. Real. Very real. Totally real. Totally feel that. So what's currently happening right now is I'm trying to do a system transfer between my Switch 1 and my Switch 2, which my Wi-Fi, I have Wi-Fi in this room, but my Switch is like a little bit too far, so I have to do it in the living room. So that's why I'm going in and out. I should have just brought my computer to my living room at this point. So now I have to connect up my two Switches together with cables. I'll be back in a second. Chat, you guys want some yummy drink? I'll be back in a minute.
I got rupees to spend there. I got it. And you said quickly, come on, now we hit her. Make it sound quickly, I gotta be quicker. And come back when you're a little richer. Tell them come back when they a little richer.
Double update, so I don't have to connect up my two Switches. I think I just have to connect this to like a wall. So I'm gonna go connect it up to a wall real quick and then we can talk more about various things. I've got a couple of things in the works. I want to like tell you guys about it soon. So give me like a second. I'm gonna go plug it into a wall so I can download my system transfer. So, fun fact. I don't have like a wall outlet anywhere near where I'm currently connecting my Switch up to. So I had to get 2 extension cables. And now my Switch 2 is sitting on the floor in my living room. I don't know if you can see it. You can see the extension cable. Like that's I think that's my, yeah, that's my 2 extension cables connecting up. And it's like over here now on the floor. And it's like, bring your Switch 1, this is my Switch 1, to the Switch 2, which then I did. And then it's like, okay, great, now go to your settings, and then start a system transfer. But then I had to like update my Switch, which is what was just happening just then. So I'm gonna do a system transfer, and this has to be next to the Switch. So make sure you don't get rid of this Switch so you can do a system transfer. Because you might be in a pickle. So I'll be back in a minute. So I'm gonna leave it for a minute. I think it's currently doing the system transfer, which, by the way, I had to find a cable for my Switch 1 because like I need to like be connected to like a power source. So I had to find that and then attach it to the extension cable, which luckily had like one of those like multi-outlet things to it. So that should currently hopefully be working. It's a lot of mess around. Both of my Switches are now on the floor, so I'm really hoping that no one's gonna step on them. Honestly, my mum doesn't come up the stairs, so like, you know, she's not gonna come up here. But yeah, Deltarune comes out today. I hope everyone's having fun with that. I'll be playing that in a couple days, I think. I'll let you guys know when I'm playing it, obviously. Because like, you know, I played chapters 1 and 2 a couple of years ago. Actually. On stream, and you know, like before, a couple of people may have been here like a while ago. I played chapters 1 and 2 on stream, and it was really fun. So I want to do chapters 3 and 4 again in front of an audience, obviously. So you know, I'm waiting for a good spot for that. I'm really hoping that my capture card can capture Mario Kart gameplay, so that way like after like we set all this up, we can like then play Mario Kart World together, or at least I can play it or at least I can play it and show it off to you guys. Be like, hey, this is the game. Be excited. Woo. All else fails, at the very least, I might like turn this like little unboxing like segment of the stream into like a video maybe. With a very chaotic end of like, yeah, now my Switch 2 is over on the floor somewhere else. I'm gonna dab, but I'm gonna do it for real, There we go, dab. I did have an image before. I think I deleted it. I think I deleted the Smash Mouth, actually. I meant to just, like, make it invisible. You know what? I'll do two. I'll do two dabs for yous. So yeah, so here's the first one, which is awesome. Gonna put it over here. And then I'm gonna do a second one. Which will be this. Don't ask why these things are at the ready in my computer. I've been working on some stuff. Not for me. Like, actually, the last couple of days, I've been editing for a friend of mine. So grateful streamer, you're welcome. You're welcome, chat. You're welcome for the double dab. Double dab? That wasn't a dab. That was just me. Anyway, I've been editing a video for my friend recently. So, like, these had no... I was going to use this one. I didn't end up using it, but I ended up using this one. So, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I have been on the grind lately. Because I've been, like, editing for Friendly Fire. I haven't done much editing for my channel since, like, uploaded that video, like, what, 2 weeks ago? 1 week ago? Whenever I uploaded that. Editing for my friend, just for, like, a one-off kind of situation. And also, I've got a couple of things I'm planning for the rest of the year. One will be happening next month. I don't want to give too much away. Okay, you know, I'll share what... I won't give details, but I'll share what my overall plan is. So, in July, next month, I'm planning to do what I'm calling the Summer of Streaming. Whoa! Crazy! Summer of Streaming! What does that entail? That entails me playing video games and, like, streaming. I'm gonna hopefully try and be streaming every day, or every day, air quotes, for, like, 5-6 weeks. Probably just 5 weeks, I'll be honest. Yeah, so, you know, like, from early July to, like, mid-August, basically daily streams, I'm hoping to do. I'm leaving weekends open just so I have, like, a break day, and also in case, like, I miss, like, let's say I miss, like, the Tuesday stream, I can just, like, tack it on over to Saturday. So that's what I'm planning to do. I've already, like, planned, like, I want to say 80% of those streams. That's why I've kind of, like, been laying low streaming wise. Also because, like, I've been busy because I've been editing, and also, like, I've been working quite a lot, and whenever I'm not at work, I'm either, like, editing or, like, working on various little things here and there. Yeah. Some people may know what's happening next month. Riley knows. Because I've planned a couple of things with some friends, and, you know, when they'll happen next month. So this month, I'm going to try and focus entirely on, the Switch 2, and editing, and getting everything ready for, like, next month, and then once we hit July, constant streams back to back, we'll do our best. And then, like, you know, I've got some other things planned for, like, after that point. I'm like, oh, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll record, I'll edit, I'll stream. But I'm not gonna reveal all my cards just yet. I'm just gonna tell you guys, like, hey, this month, if the streams probably be based around the Switch 2, if I can get the capture card to fucking work. You know too much, you need to be executed? Alright. Say your prayers, Wabbit. Dead. You've been killed live on stream. Not clickbait. I just wanted to point at you. I'm so silly. Anyway, yeah, so that's what I'm planning to do. I'm planning to do, like, a summer of streaming. I'll, like, make, like, an actual announcement, like, you know, when it gets closer. Like, hey, here's the plans. And also, like, I have, like, a roadmap planned in mind. So, like, first year will just be like, hey, here's the roadmap for the month. And then we'll go from there, basically. And yeah, stuff will plan afterwards. Like, you know, this period will be, like, mostly, like, Switch stuff. I'm hoping if I can get my capture card to work. If not, we'll fill up the space however we need to. Next week, I mentioned this briefly earlier, but next week, me and Parksy will be doing, if our capture cards work, we'll be doing a Nintendo Switch, like a Switch 2 week on Friendly Fire. So keep those eyes peeled for next Monday, whenever that happens. When does Monday happen? Can anyone tell me? You should play those games. I already did play those games, and I played them again and again. I have too many of those games I've played. But yeah, so, you know, if you're not already subscribed to Friendly Fire, you guys can follow that link, subscribe, and then you guys can see the Nintendo Switch 2 gameplay next week. There's also a video coming out like tomorrow, but that's my video. I'm like almost done with it. I'm like waiting for like 1 or 2 things to be done before I can like sink my teeth into it. I should make a friendly fire like command. Wait, I think !FF. Try that. That might work. Anyway, so that's my little plans for the next like 2, 3 for the next like 3 weeks. Nintendo Switch, Deltarune. I'll squeeze in a couple of things here and there whenever I can. And you know, and then when we get to no, it's Jork my peanuts. It's not Jork in my peanuts. You've forgotten the command. How can you forget the Jork the peanuts command? It's epic sauce. But yeah, and then you know, like July, basically back-to-back streaming for like 5 weeks. And you know, maybe it might even extend longer. I'm like, there's a couple of things I'm like thinking like, oh, I could do this or I could do that. There's like things I'm like weighing up like, should I try to do something at the end? Okay, I'm like thinking about a 24-hour stream. I don't know if I can reasonably do it, but I might try and do like a big stream at the end, even if it's like 12 hours or something, or like 6, which is like a quarter of a half. No. I'm so used to webcam being up there. I like went to look at you. I'm like, no, that's not you. That's you. I'm gonna go check my Switch. I'll be right back in a second. One minute remains for my system transfer, which I can't do the system transfer after I've played with my Switch for a little bit. I have to do it now or never. It's now or never. Anyway, hi. Got 1 more minute. Is there anything else I've been planning in the works I want to like talk about? I need to eat more lemons. Actually, I'm hoping that during my summer streaming I can try and like chip away at like that list of games I still have to play, because like I made myself a promise. Which like, okay, last year when I had that subathon in like December, I was like, yeah, awesome. I'll have like an ultimatum, like, yeah, if I don't finish these games, I'll have to play them next year. Thinking in the moment that will give me like, okay, I have a list of games, I just choose from them, and that'll like give me motivation to stream, because like sometimes I like run out of like steam, or just like I get sidetracked from other things, and so I prioritize like other things instead of like streaming. But I was like, yeah, if I have like a list of games I will play, I can like choose from them, and then I can just play them, and then I'll like stream more often. It's done the opposite, because now it's like, I don't want to play this game. I don't want to play any of these games. I want to play something else, and so I end up like either not playing those games or not streaming in general. So that's why I made that promise and have yet to act on it. But I'm gonna try and get the list done by like this year, like the end of this year. If I don't finish whatever games I don't finish by December, like by 2026, I'm gonna ban myself from playing those in general. Like I can't play those on stream. A bit of a second ultimatum. So if I'm like halfway through a playthrough is cancelled. If I'm halfway through Sonic Frontiers, boo, no more Sonic Frontiers. If I don't even touch Hi-Fi Rush, I'll never touch Hi-Fi Rush. For those who weren't here before, these are the Joy-Con grippy bits. You click on, they're awesome. So that's what I'm thinking and scheming. There's like nothing here. This is like a Switch 2 unboxing stream. Where is the Switch? The Switch hasn't been on screen for like 40 minutes. A minute has passed. I'm gonna go check on it now. I am muted. And I realized I have to go get my Switch 1 because we're doing comparisons. You know what? I'm not even gonna mute. I've been muted too much. You're just gonna hear me walk away and talk to myself. No one will be able to hear this. I can swear all I want and no one will hear me. Bitch, bitch, bitch. Cunt, slut. Your mum's a hoe. Your dad is also a second hoe. Bitch, bitch, bitch. Cunt, slut. Why are those the 3 swear words I know? I know more than 3 swears. Come. That's not a swear. That barely counts. Comparison time. Alright, so just to recap for those who weren't here earlier. Size difference. Switch 1 is smaller than the Switch 2. You can see it here. If I can put the Switch 1 directly behind it and you can't see it. That's how much of a size difference there is. I've also noticed immediately, I think I'm correct. We're going to compare the home screens real quick. So, Switch 1, we all know it. You know, things down the bottom, things in the middle, things at the top. Okay, something I've just noticed is like... Okay, so this transferred all my data. This is my Switch 1, right? When it was like transferring the data, it told me like, oh yeah, it won't transfer like my third account that I have on here, which was the Mario account, which is the account I've been playing, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, like I've been doing shiny hunting on. It's no longer there now. And now I'm concerned. I'm now concerned for my save file. I'm sure I can find a way to put it back on here. Odd. Anyway, we'll figure, look, if it has to, I'll just play it on here because I've transferred all my save data onto this one, which I was hoping to not do. I probably shouldn't have done it in general, I'm gonna be honest, because I wanted this to be like kind of like a fresh new thing. I wonder if my save files are still here. You know what, actually, I'm just gonna open up Mario Kart, checking software. I'll need to load the relevant virtual game card to the console in order to play this download content. Okay, so like I can't play any games I have on this. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. Okay, well, what I was going to try and get to, these are square. As you can see, the icons on the screen, they are square. If we go to the Switch 2, they are round. Round. I think it's currently trying to, like, download stuff. Interesting. Okay, interesting reaction. I'm going to figure that all out later, but, like, you know. Okay, hold on. Is there, like a menu music? No. But... we can probably go... That's a good sounds. That is very good sounds. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, I wonder... oh, we can go to the game chat. Let's open game chat real quick. Game chat. Okay, so who... actually, no. I wanted to try and, like, connect my Switch up to the capture card. That's what I wanted to try and do. So that way I can just, like, you know, plug it in and show you guys what's up. Okay, we're back. Okay, this is the second time that's done that. It hasn't... Either my microphone is now breaking itself, which I doubt, or this is the... Or when I connect my Switch to my capture card, somehow it like cuts out my mic, which is odd. I'll try and like play music and everything. I'll play like sounds for the Switch, because I know for like the Switch 2, I'm pretty sure if you like open this up with like funny buttons, like if you press special buttons, like there we go, and it makes a sound when it turns on. Ba-doink. Interesting. Okay. Well, it looks like capture card play might not be in the cards for us. I'll need to troubleshoot this. I want to troubleshoot this like off stream. I know I like kind of just like fucked around for like what, 2 hours. Like, oh yeah, let me just set it up real quickly, and here we are, and game's not connecting. I wonder actually, before we go anywhere, does the eShop have music? This is what I've been wanting to know for a while. Okay, Nintendo eShop, connecting up. It's loading. It's a black screen with like a square in the middle, instead of like just being like a big red screen, or orange as it looks like on my thing. Okay, I need to sign in my Nintendo account. Boo! Just let me enter the store with ease, bitch. Cunt. No, that's me. I'm so sorry, Switch. It's making me sign in with a QR code. I just did this. Dude. Okay, well, I gotta get my thing again. This has been a scuffed stream. I mean, like, last stream was also a scuffed stream. A lot of my streams are scuffed, and that's okay. It's okay to have a scuffed stream. Okay. Connecting. Ooh. Details. Okay. My email may have flashed up on screen, but I don't think it works. I don't think it like shows up, so it's okay. Okay. Okay, scanning QR code. Okay, it's connecting. Is there music in the shop? No. Look at this shop actually. Like it's sleeker. It's dark. I had a feeling to be dark. Okay, it does feel very cold and like it doesn't feel fun. Usually Nintendo is fun. Where is the fun Nintendo? Why is my screen all grey? Granted, I'm using night mode, but like still odd. Anyway, everything is new, which makes sense because like Switch 2 just came out. Well, if there is no, if there's no shop music, what's the point of buying it? Console's ruined. This has been a scuffed second half. I enjoyed unboxing this with you guys. This was very fun, and also talking about like my plans and everything for the next couple of weeks. I want to try and troubleshoot this now to try and, you know, deal with all this. So I'm gonna have to like end the stream right now, so I can set up my console, get things downloaded, try and see if I can get my save file back on. I wonder if I can do like a reverse like system transfer or something. If I can't, kind of an icky thing, because it's like, oh, like I was so excited so I can play things on my Switch too, but still have my Switch 1 available for like shiny hunting streams, and if that's like completely transferred over, that might throw a spanner into the works. Like it told me it wasn't going to transfer it over, and that was like the only one they did transfer over. Maybe it was like, oh, it's the only one, or maybe it was like, saying like, oh, we're gonna take it. I didn't read properly. I don't read. I thought I read properly. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out today. This was awesome. Sorry that it was kind of like scuffed for like the second half of that. But yeah, so I'm gonna try and set that all up. Hopefully I can get my capture card to work. If so, expect some, look, if I can get my capture card to work, I'll try and play Mario Kart tomorrow on stream if I can. If not, we'll see how we go. Yeah, thank you so much for hanging out today. You are awesome. You are so cool. Is there anybody live right now that I want to go say hello to? I don't think so. Just given how, like, you know, like, scuffed that was. Like, I don't want to be like, oh yeah, I unboxed a stream, like a console, and then fucked around for an hour and did nothing. So have a great day, everybody. I love you all. Never talk to me again. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. Bye-bye.